This is ridiculous. We just celebrated the 1 month death of Lexa, and now we have to deal with this new chick on Tari. We just lost Lincoln. It's literally why do the good die young on the 100. I mean, this is a joke. Alright, so this is the recap for the 100, Season 3, Episode 10, Fallen. The episode starts off with Octavia taking out her angst and frustrations on Bellamy. Because remember, it's really Bellamy's fault that Lincoln died because Bellamy decided to switch sides. And with him switching sides, that caused this huge rift and this power struggle. And in the end, Kane's side lost. And as we know, Lincoln was in charge of the Grounders. The Grounders revolted. Because the Grounders wanted their freedom as well, Lincoln was the was the fall guy. He was like, you know what? Don't hurt my people. Hurt me. So that's what they did. They shot him. They shot Lincoln in that last episode. Now we have to deal with Octavia being pissed at Bellamy. So she goes and beats Bellamy up. Everyone's trying to stop her. Well, not everyone, but a couple of people try to stop her, but they're like, no, let her do it. And at this point, Bellamy is dead to Octavia. He's not dead for real. It's just that emotionally, he's dead to her. He's dead to her. Now, we get past that, and we have Antari who's talking with Murphy. Antari has this whole issue of, okay, because the Flamekeeper's gone, she doesn't know the ritual she doesn't know the names, and she can't fulfill the ritual in order to officially claim her ascension as Heda. And Murphy's trying to calm everything. Sidebar, isn't it funny how the guy who came in, who was the Chancellor, didn't he look like an older, taller Jasper? I can't be the only one who thought that. I was like, what? Wait a minute, Jasper? I was like, no, it's not Jasper. So Murphy stops Antari from attacking the guy, and he's just like, you know what? There's possibly another way. You can't do everything with just fighting people. And he was like, oh yeah, and while you're at it, take these chains off of me. That's the only way I'm going to help you. Murphy is a survivor. I have to give him that. Murphy is a straight up survivor. Now, excuse me, we're back at Arcadia, and the majority of the people there at this point have been turned. They've been turned, and they can all see and hear the AI, and Thelonious is at the forefront of controlling these people along with the AI. Now, they're still trying to get Raven back. Raven's trying to do everything she can to resist the AI's control. But Raven, I mean, she's so strong, but she's dealt with so much that it's going to catch up with her, all the pain, because we kind of forget what happened. As far as all of her pain is still gone right now because she's still feeling the influence from the AI. Now, with that being said, that's not going to happen for that much longer. What happens afterwards is ridiculous because Abby and Abby and Jasper come in because they're helping Raven try to remove the AI. And they figure out this plan in order to do so. Now, Monty realizes he has to get out of Dodge. Monty's mom tells him the reason why he has to get out of Dodge. And they can't have much communication with each other. Because of the fact that Monty betrayed them, they found out. And yes, his mom did snitch him out. So, there is that. Talk about loyalty, whatever. Or lack thereof. So, Monty has to go. But his mom's like, you know what? You're still my son. So, I need to get you out of here. And you need to go now or else you'll never escape. But it's never going to be that easy. It is not going to be that easy. Monty contacts them on the radio because he's trying to get Bellamy. He's like, Bellamy. So Kane responds, is like, we'll meet up with you. We'll meet up with you at remember, the frequencies are hacked at this point. So it doesn't even matter if they change channels. The whole system is hacked. So he says, go and meet up at the old crash landing site. So it's like, okay, we're going to go and do that. But you know what, Bellamy, you're coming along with us. You know why you're coming along with us? Because this is all your fault. So if it is a trap, then you better be there. You absolutely better be there. Back in Arcadia, like I said, Thelonious is talking with the AI, and the AI is trying to figure out, okay, how is Raven going to go and successfully remove me? Well, they're going to use I believe the shot callers. The shot callers. The shot collars. Those collars are, they're going to send that electricity, that wave of energy, straight into Raven's brain and fry the AI. And I'm thinking to myself, only Raven would be willing to pull up with this BS. I'm like, Raven, come on now. Raven, stop. And because they realize that this plan could actually work, the AI decides, we're going to reclaim Raven. You know how? We'll give her all her pain. All of it. Because we forgot that Raven dealt with so much. She was literally had a drill go into the side of her when she was back in Mount Weather. She was stabbed, the broken leg, the pain of her boyfriend being killed, the pain of the betrayal of her boyfriend. I mean, everything. Raven has dealt with so much, and it breaks her. Getting all of that pain breaks her. And Abby's assistant, he's also brainwashed, but Abby didn't know it at the time. So she's trying to figure out why the heck he isn't giving her the sedative to calm her down. Now, once Raven breaks, the AI takes full control. I believe the AI's name is Anne. She takes full control over Raven's body. And I'm like, what type of BS is this? I thought I was watching the 100. Not iRobot. Like, what's really good? What's really going on? Now, after that, you have... What do you have? Hold up, y'all. You have... Okay, yeah. So Murphy is talking with... what's her name? Anada? Akuna Matata? You know, the chick that's trying to become Hada. Murphy's saying, this is your throne, right? Why are you asking for it? You demand it. You tell them to come here. This is about you. This is about what you can do. This is about your power, your influence. So don't wait on anyone else. I'm like, okay, this is sound advice. Still don't like you, Murphy, but shout out to you. You're a survivor, and you kind of have an infatuation for this chick, so I get it. Now, Jasper, he finds the shot callers, and unfortunately, Jasper was followed. I mean, come on now. Like, we really thought Thelonious was just going to let them go and get the one thing that could possibly thwart their plans as of now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The reason why they want Raven so bad was because to get to Abby. Originally, they wanted Raven in order to get her intelligence, but then it switched over to wanting to get Abby. Now, once they find where Monty is, Pike is holding Monty captive. And, you know, there are other people there, so there is a power struggle. And Bellamy goes and he attacks Octavia because Octavia was trying to use him as their captive. Now, what Octavia didn't realize was that they were going to shoot Octavia in the foot. They weren't going to kill her, but they were going to shoot her in the foot. So, Bellamy attacked her in order to get her out of the way. Now, but leave it down in the comments. Do you think that Octavia overheard that and just ignored that fact? Or what? Because she was surprisingly cooperative once they were captured, if you really think about it. Because I'm like, this is Octavia we're talking about. But she was pissed when she thought that Bellamy sold them out. And it was like, they're in a cave. Not too far from here. I'll take you from there. Take you there. Now, Bellamy, we're like, alright, something is fishy here. This scene is going on a little bit too long. Pike is still thinking, you know what? You might be with us. You really still might be with us. So I'm going to trust you for now. I'm going to trust you for now. Big mistake, Pike. Big mistake. Back at the Ark, unfortunately, Clark's mom, Abby, was captured. She was captured, and they do a Hail Mary. How do they do it? They go and they get, because Raven is still under the AI's control, the AI slashes Raven's arms, and she doesn't do it across. She does it like that. What is that? Vertical? Or whatever? Or horizontal? Who cares? By doing it that way, she was just bleeding out instantly. And of course, Abby's the only one there who, at this point, with how much blood she was losing, that could save her. So Abby, and that would. And so Abby, you know, she broke. And they were able to give her the silicone substance that contains the AI. So Abby has turned too. Abby has turned as well. Now Heda is talking with Jasper lookalike, and she blinds him. She's just like, Who do you think you are? The fact that I'm Heda and you're not accepting that? I don't care. I took this by force. I'm officially the new queen, the new leader, regardless of what any of you think or say. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not mad at her. I don't know why, but every time someone ascends to this type of level of power, we like them. We end up liking them, even if there's something wrong with them. Now, no one will replace Lexa. Of course not. But, you know, she might not be that bad. She might not be that bad. Bellamy, who again, we're thinking, oh, this guy, he's the worst. He must be a traitor. He must. Nah, he's not as bad. Because they take them to the spot where the grounders have set up, where I think it's like a border place, where if they took Pike there and gave him up, then they could be safe. And that's what Bellamy actually did. He turned on Pike, and all of the guards got knocked out, well, killed technically, who were originally part of Arcadia, except for Bellamy. And as a result, they're like, take Pike, take him. And I'm like, finally, we took Pike. I hated Pike the moment he came on the scene. He only lasted, what, 6 episodes? And I'm glad, because he did so much foolery. But the worst thing of all, killing Lincoln, our favorite. Rest in peace, Lincoln. I'm over it. So Bellamy got a lot of cool points. And Kane is going to go and try to smooth things out with the new Heda, because they're technically still a 13th clan, even though Lexa doesn't feel that way. And since Lexa's AI isn't inside of the new Heda, I'm sure she's not going to feel that way either. Monty and Bellamy are pretty much the only ones that like and trust each other at this point, since they betrayed their friends. So they're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to deal with that fact, and there's that. The Heda has a crush on Murphy, not surprised, because Murphy likes the Heda. Murphy talks about how he has this other woman. It's like, no, you have her now. She's not this other woman. Did she put you in chains? Did she do this? Did she do that? And I'm like, is that a prerequisite nowadays? Like, what's really good? Jasper, he's freaking out because he sees that even Abby was turned. Abby was turned, so no one there is, there's no one there at that point that he can rely on. And Raven is still under the AI's control. Raven doesn't feel pain anymore. And the AI realizes, oh crap, Jasper's trying to take Raven. So they stick everyone in Arcadia on Jasper. Jasper gets one of those like 4-wheeler Jeeps and he busts out of there. He's driving. He doesn't stop the brakes because Clark finally gets there. And Clark's like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, shut up, get in the car now. And Clark's like, what's going on? Well, they're shooting at us. And it was like, what do you mean? What do you mean they're shooting at us? You don't see the bullets. Clark sees one bullet, jumps in that car. The car won't start. And so one of the droney people, they go run up. They open the door. They try to take Raven back. They're unsuccessful because Clark kicks him. And Clark sees her mom and is like, Mom? And her mom just had this, Abby just had this, hi. And it's like, oh Lord, Abby's lost. She's really lost. I thought maybe Abby was faking it. I thought maybe Abby found a way to possibly not be controlled by it. But I guess not. Next episode, everyone comes together. Really, the originals all come together again because now they have to go and unbrainwash Raven. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Rest in peace to Lexa. Rest in peace to Lincoln. And shout out to Pike. I hope that he dies a slow and painful death. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.